Look what I'm doing. Let's talk about it. Hit the intro. Good morning, YouTube. This will not be a long video. It will not be a well-produced video. It might not have an intro, any credits of any kind, whatever. But as you can see, I am no longer home. As you can see, I am currently at Love's. As you can see, I am back hooked up to my trailer. So, does that mean I'm completely fixed? The answer is no. Kinda. Alright, so this is where we are, guys. And I'll keep it short with y'all. I'm just trying to do some things and we're gonna see if it works out. Alright, so this is where we are. Sorry, y'all, that glare. Alright, so we're at the Love's in Milton, Florida. This is where my trailer was brought, right? Because I had a load that was attached to me. Excuse the glare for just a second, guys. Alright, so yeah, I had a load that was attached to me. And that load was supposed to go to an Air Force base before I broke down. Another Mercer driver did repower the load for me. So they hooked up to it and took it on to his destination. And then my trailer was brought here to the Love's in Milton, Florida, which is only about 25 miles from my house. So I did drive here and I'm hooked up to the trailer. All right, so to the good stuff. All right, so am I fixed? Like I said, the answer to that question is partially. I did buy a new turbo. I was able to get one off ATL Diesel. Shout out to ATL Diesel. I was able to get one off ATL Diesel. No money down up front because I used the firm to pay for it. And I just make monthly payments. I believe it's going to be about $299. They do charge a little interest, but hey, I had to do what I had to do to get back cracking. The problem with that is that I didn't have the purchasing power necessary to buy a turbo and new actuator. We all know when you replace the turbo, you replace the actuator, unless you can determine that nothing is wrong with the previous actuator and that they fit, and you can calibrate the old actuator to the new one. The problem I had with that is that while yes, my old actuator did fit, it's only partially working. It's only partially working. So while my truck can drive, until I can get the actuator put on, I cannot pull very heavy loads. I am about to go pick up a load of cable wire in Starkville, Mississippi, but that load only weighs 20,000 pounds. So we're gonna see how the truck does with 20,000 pounds. I'm not gonna be driving very fast. So if you see me on the highway, interstate, I possibly have my blinkers on. Well, I'm not gonna be driving that slow, but I'll be going about 60 to 65, no more than 65. So I'll be driving cautiously. I won't say slow, cautiously. So yeah, we're gonna keep the truck between 60 and 65. I did road test it with just the truck by itself coming here on I-10, and I did push it up to 70. Truck drove just fine, sounded just fine, but then I dropped it back down to a cruise of 65 because I just don't want to push my luck, right? Because I know that I am operating on borrowed time right now. My plan is to run this one load because Mercer pays by the load. My plan is to pick this load up today. I have till 8 o'clock to pick it up. I'm going to deliver this load on Friday. Then by then I should have about half of what it costs to get the actuator put on, or to at least buy the part. And then that's when I'll have Mercer help me. Mercer did not help me cover the labor for this. The labor to get the turbo put on came out to $682, which is cheaper than what he quoted me because the guy quoted me $700, but it came out to $682. So even less than what he quoted, which I'll never argue that. The actuator itself only takes about 10 minutes to put on. It's actually something I could probably do myself if I had the right tool. But the part I can't do myself is that when you buy a new actuator, it needs to be calibrated using software that you can only get usually at certain shops or a dealership. But even then, the process itself takes about 10 to 30 minutes tops, right? Anyways, won't bore y'all with the details. Shouts out to everybody who prayed for me. Shouts out to everyone who showed me love. Let me get on up here, guys. Get about this glare of this sun. But yeah, shouts out to everyone who showed me love. Shouts out to everyone who was trying to make this possible for me. Shouts out to everyone who just, who stayed in touch, right? Shouts out to everyone who texted, called, emailed. Shouts out to Big Lou, Life with Lou. Shouts out to Cam the Trucker, Corey OTR, Highway. Shouts out to Highway, Heavy Hauler Willie. Shouts out to all my old fellow drivers over at Boyd that checked in on me. Shouts out to Life on 18 Wheels. James, shout out to you. KO, shout out to you. Y'all go subscribe to all of their channels. Top notch dudes. But yeah, we're semi back in the game. We're gonna ride a little bit, get one load delivered, get this actuator, y'all. Hopefully by Friday we'll have the actuator, but go ahead and get it put on, because I still have a check engine light, I think because of that. So I can't do a manual regen at the moment, but that's all right. We're gonna have this done by Friday, because we ain't trying to test fate, right? We're just doing one load, get some money in our pocket. We're gonna get this done, and I'll see y'all when I get to the pickup. And I'll let y'all know how the truck did. It's about a 300-mile deadhead, so let's start now. All right, YouTube, for love, you already know. We are here at Southwire Cable, or Southwire Company, picking up cable. Got my chains on. Just want to let y'all get a good look at the load. We're all chained up. Load is 30,000 pounds. Trying not to haul too much weight. When I got here, this load was supposed to be 20,000. That's what it said on the BOL, but then I get here and it's 26,000. But hey, we're gonna try to make it work. Because of the whole actuator issue, I was trying not to load heavy, but we're gonna make it work, y'all. Just want y'all to see. Let your boys back in action. We're gonna haul this load. And I'm just gonna end this week's episode here, because I didn't want to keep y'all long. Thanks for all your prayers once again. You can hear the truck purring. Let's get down the road, y'all, and try to get some money. See y'all in the next episode. Peace.